Hey guys, welcome back to the Critterverse. Today I'm going to be making a little hippo to put inside. I'm going to make like a little hippo, I don't know, something, just something cute. The mold itself I got from Amazon. And it was in a set of 6 little animals. There's a hippo, a penguin, a couple of little polar bears, a llama, just cute little animals. So I'm going to be making a hippo. So I'm just mixing up some RevCritter here to start my little hippo, my little baby whisk. And then once my hippo is done in about half an hour or less, I'm going to be making a little pond for him to be sitting in, because the mold itself is made to look like the hippo is laying down. So I figured it would be cute to have him laying down in some water. So that's what we're going to be doing. Just mix up a little bit more powder in here. Make sure I've got enough. Again, this is the RevCritter from J. Diction. Make sure that I get all the little chunky bits out. And I know I'm making a big huge mess. And then I'm going to be adding the RevCritter, there it is, RevCritter pigment in brown. Again, from Amazon, comes in a set. I'm going to start with one blob color and see what that gets me. Okay, need one more, at least, maybe. I want him fairly hippo colored, you know. There's 3. All right, actually what I'm going to do while I'm thinking about it is use, where is it? I'm going to go in with some maple intense chameleon powder from Let's Resin and just tap a little bit off the top of the container, because I don't want a big huge amount. I just want a little bit, just to give him a little bit of character. It might show up, it might not, you never know. We're gonna try. So now that that's all stirred up, we're just going to pour it in our little hippo. I might have too much, probably do, but you know, you can always add it to something else. Make another animal. Okay, fill him up. And these molds are really, really soft, really squishy. They're very, very malleable, which is nice. I like them. All right, so my little hippo is done. So what I think, and I've got a lot of RevCritter left over, so I think I'm going to make a llama too, because, you know, some llamas are brown. And they're tiny little molds. The llama maybe takes half an ounce. The hippo takes about an ounce. So they're small. I mean, you can tell by the size of my hand next to it. They're not big, huge, not big, huge molds. They're only tiny. They're only wee. Well, seems like I've got a bit more. So at any rate, that's that. I wonder if I have enough to make a brown fish. Let's pour the rest of this into our koi, because I don't want to waste it. Yeah, let's get his little fins. Okay, so there's our little duders, and I will give this about half an hour, and I'll be back to get them out of their little mold, and we'll go on to the next step. See you soon. Okie doke. It's been about half an hour, so we're going to take our little hippo buddy out of the mold. It comes out super easy, and look how cute he is. Look at the little hippo duder. He's got his little arms on the side, and his little feet, his little tail, and look at his sweet little face. Can you see his sweet little face? He's so cute. All right, so we'll put Mr. Hippo there for a second. And I've got, let me get this out of the way here real quick, excuse me. So I've got 3 ounces of just low viscosity epoxy resin here. I'm going to get some of the bubbles off. And I'm using my Let's Resin Geo Coaster Mold. And I want to make this look like a pond that would be fitting for our little hippo friend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit, 1, 2, because, well, 2 and change of our black pigment, just resin pigment, and I'm going to stir this in. And I'm not terribly fussed about the bubbles because, you know, it's going to be water. It's going to be a pond. Ponds have bubbles. Water has bubbles, you know. I'm just going to get this stirred in and see what we got. Yeah, that's nice and light. So now I'm going to add some Ghost Blue just to give the water a little bit of a shimmer, a little bit of depth and dimension, just a tiny bit, not a lot. Put the cap on that. And I think that's going to look really nice. I hope. You know, just enough to give it the illusion of some sun coming off the water and sparkling around and everything like that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, let's get our mold. And I'm just going to pour a little bit in for now. Just kind of move it around and make just kind of a base for me to stick some stuff to, so it doesn't go all, flying around when I put it on there. It's gonna move when I put in the rest of the resin, but I just want to give, a little sticky base, because what I'm going to be using is moss type stuff and some little leaves. So I just want to give it a foot to stick on. Where's my moss? There it is. Just my bag o' fake moss that I got from Temu last year sometime. And of course I have misplaced some tiny tweezers. There they are. Okay. I'm just going to go around and just start dropping, no real rhyme or reason to it, around the edges, and just, make it look like a little pond. Where any self-respecting hippo would love to hang out. What I've got over here is just some dried flowers, but I'm not going to use the flowers. What I want are these little fernies that I have. So I'm going to get my little nipper doodle thingies and just kind of snip off some little fern bits and just let them fall in there. Just make it look like little ferns were just hanging out, doing their thing, and just fell in the water. Just trying to make it look like it's supposed to be there. Well, it is supposed to be there. You can make this any way you want. It's your hippo world. Okay, I'll put a little bit more resin in. Okay. Looking good. All right, so now Mr. Hippo, and I'm not fussed about the bottom being ragged or anything like that because he's going in the water. There we go, just kind of smoosh him down, and that resin will help keep him in place. What else do I want to add? Maybe a rock or two? Maybe? Some tiny rocks? Whatever size appropriate rocks I can find. Excuse me. Let's see what we got here. Just random rocks from my rock collection that I've got going on that I pick up from the front yard. What do you think, Mr. Hippo? You like those? I do too. But inside of the regular resin, it is going to kind of make little ripples in the water and give him the look like he is sitting there doing his little hippo thing. So I'm going to add some more resin here just to fill up our pond. Go around our little hippo friend. And because most of you don't know, I have a special place in my heart for hippos. My grandmother, who was a very important part of my life, collected hippos and hummingbirds. And so I've always had a really special place in my heart for hippos. And I lost her in 2012. She was 101 and a half. And she was awesome. So just kind of give this little, make it look like he just came out of the water and he's dripping down. Decided that he was gonna come and sun himself a little bit. So, all right. Now I'm gonna go through and just pop some of these little bubbles. Not a lot of them. And then come back with some more moss. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then a few more little leafy niblets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so I'm just going to let him do his thing. See you soon. Okay, here he is. I didn't film the demold because you guys have already seen the top of him. Off camera, I added some little bubbles. And you can see the shimmer from the ghost blue. Here's our little hippo friend. Let me turn him around. Isn't he cute? And you can see the depth, all the little leaves and everything. There's his little hippo buns, his little tail. So there he is. Super cute. Hope you guys like him. I'll see you next time. Take care. Cheers.